Yesterday I had 27 minutes with a client, and I'm not using that number just to grab your attention. I'm using that number because it's actually true. We had 27 minutes to write a whole company speech, and we did it with just 30 seconds to spare. It was a full speech. It was completely structured. It was ready to go. And the reason it was ready to go was because we had a framework to work with. So I want to tell you what that proved, right? If we can write a whole speech in 27 minutes, one that is good to go, structured, then you need to hear this, right? If you have ever said, I don't have time for talking, my business doesn't have time for it, I don't have time for it, or I'll just use that because I've used it before, this is really important, because I think there's two really big time myths that we've all bought into. I know I certainly bought into it right back at the beginning, and we've bought into these two time myths that are, honestly, they're just not true. They're just not. So myth number one is that preparing a talk takes too long. And myth number two is you really have to have a lot of time in front of your audience in order to make an impact. Again, just not true. They're both wrong, and they both could be potentially really, really costly for you and for your business. Costly in terms of not getting the visibility that you need, costly in not making the relationships that you want with either potential clients or strategic partners or with conference hosts, those kinds of things. So it can be really, really costly for our businesses.